this is Dan checking in from Strength, here to show you a quick little workout you can do to help build stability, core strength, and a little bit of lower body work as well. So we have a barbell loaded up here with very light weights. Not really important to go heavy for this. It's more your stance. Now, typical deadlift, you'll notice that your feet are going to be even. This is like a staggered stance deadlift. What you're gonna do is just simply stagger your foot. So your back foot, the toes can almost be in line with your heels. So if you can come in and see, you'll see that my toes are in line with my heels, creating a stagger. So now I have like a front leg and a back leg. And then I'm gonna continue the same movements. This is really good to isolate one leg at a time. It creates more stability, more balance. It's also a way if you're working around any injuries, it just makes this stance a little bit different. Everything else applies now. I go down to grab my bar. When you deadlift, you can either go mixed grip, which would be one hand over the top, one hand underneath, or you feel free to grab it double overhand grip, whatever's more comfortable for you, but traditional deadlifters will go with that mixed grip. So as I lower here now, I'm going to feel this front leg is slightly more loaded than the back leg, and that's the leg that I'm really going to be working on for these reps. So when I come up, I bring the bar close to my thighs, and I stand fully tall with that front leg a little bit more locked out than the back leg. Come down, and again, as I come down, I feel it way more in the hamstring of that front leg. Then we just switch it up, try to even it out. You would never do 10 reps on one leg and avoid the other leg. So now my left leg is up, my right leg is, the toes are in line with my heel, my feet are shoulder width apart, toes are mostly pointing forward. I have that mixed grip again, back is nice and neutral. I press through the ground, pull the weight up. Again, tips for deadlift, keep the bar close to your thighs. Feel the steel is a common cue you'll hear. That means you want to actually feel the barbell coming all the way up, keeping in contact all the way up. Another good cue I heard is, a lot of times when people deadlift, they think they're pulling the weight up, which in fact you are, but you also want to think about pushing the ground down. That's really going to help you use more of your legs. A lot of people, you'll see them deadlifting and they're using a lot of their upper body to pull the weight all the way up to their hips, when instead you want to push the ground down, which will get you. So here's what a few good reps look like. Mixed grip, feet shoulder width apart, back is nice and neutral. I set myself, now I feel tension in this leg, and I'm pushing and getting completely stood up. Now going back down is just as important. Don't round, don't lose any of that position. I'm going to go down same way I came up. Back into neutral. Another common fault with the deadlift is people's necks or their gaze. You'll see a lot of times people will deadlift, if I go back to a traditional stance now for this, people deadlift, their heads are really cranked up. Now if you notice, that's not really a good neutral spine position. So you want to try to find a spot to look at and keep that vision consistent throughout the lift. So whatever back angle I have stays the same throughout the rep. So I don't want to be looking down. I don't want to have my head really high up. I want to just have a soft gaze out in front. A lot of people actually prefer deadlifting with their eyes closed to avoid any of these problems. But if you notice, my neck position is stacked. My spine is completely stacked, a vertebrae on top of each vertebrae. Now as I lift, it remains the same. Okay, so just be careful of that neck twisting. With low weights, really won't do too much damage, but a lot of people have trouble when they increase the loads, they have these faulty movement patterns, and then that's where they get in trouble. So again, to recap, staggered stance deadlifts, give it a try, start with light weight, make sure you do the same amount on each leg. Take care.